We're currently developing the Flat Reef project here in South Africa, and that will go into production at the end of this year. It's a deep underground mine, but what makes it truly significant is the thickness of the ore body, and it's high grade. So ultimately it will be the biggest platinum mine in the world. Mining in South Africa in the past was a lot of manual labor, deep underground, hot conditions that people had to work in, hand roll operators. And what's great about Flat Reef is that it's going to be this highly mechanized mine. That is why we set up this world-class facility where we can train our operators on big machinery to do large mechanized mining. So it's really cutting edge. There's virtual reality rooms, there's computer rooms, so very exciting.
At the training center, I'm an induction facilitator on the technical and administration side. We have those simulators where we do the trainings for the employees.
This is the center of excellence. There's so many opportunities in mining, and we wanted to make sure that the Mokopanians who are local here, who are our workforce, can easily access that training.
I started as a human capital intern. So after 12 months, I was promoted to induction facilitator, passionate about my job, determined. And then that's why even today, I'm always making sure that I work hard in terms of my career and my career path and career development as well. My land managers have been very instrumental to my growth. So it made me feel relaxed and also comfortable to grow in the company.
Enterprise and supply development is at the core of what we do. We have a lot of service providers to the mine. We buy some of our critical parts from local businesses. And then we also develop local businesses. So we partner with people that maybe don't have the right skill set. We help them grow the necessary skills. We partner them with well-known businesses, and then we start new startups that grow.
My name is Tipuo Mavel Mapato, born and raised in Mokopane. I'm the managing director of Marvel Pinar. It's a company where we supply PPE to the mine right now.
My role at Ivan Plus is to ensure that we have an effective implementation of the company's ESG strategy, from the procurement side to source from the very community that is hosting the mine, and to capacitate the suppliers and the potential suppliers into the mine, and to ensure that they get to participate.
Through the local website for Ivan Plat, we've seen the opportunities that Ivan Plat is presenting to us, and that is when we go to the training, how to do business with Ivan Plat. They said to us, watch out, there will be an opportunity of PPE, so please do apply for it, and that's how I started interacting with them.
I saw an opportunity that invited local businesses to come and apply and partner with Vela Petroleum so that they can be able to supply fuel to the mine. There was a selection, me and my partner were selected, and that's when a new company called Mokopane Diesel Depot was formed. And then later was given a contract by Ivan Platz.
I wanted to start a business. I wanted that in my life. Almost every day, I have to check on Ivan Plant's website. What are they offering? What are the opportunities there? Then, boom, I see this business joint venture opportunity. Then I applied for it. I was called, and then I went through the interview, the presentations. It was quite competitive. But due to hard work, believing in myself, dedication, I managed to secure the opportunity. They offered me a business trainings, business mentorship, and also they introduced me to those big companies like Global Cables, where they train me, they give me the skill to run a successful business. Mokopane Cables, it started its operation in 2024.
I've always attended Ivan Platz seminars about then, and there was an opportunity with AQS. I went through all the processes, and then I was shortlisted. And after that, I went for training. Then early this year, around April, we launched this place, and it's been a great experience. Now we are able to do signage, canvas, Corex boards, car branding, car wraps.
With the support and the patience, it was a very amazing year. We are actually branching out to get a new shop in town. And out of that, we have opportunities for new development. We are concentrating especially on growing our local economy, and we are focusing on growing our youth and also our women. It's a very great opportunity, which I'm extremely humbled to be part of.
The business relationship with Ivan Platz, it helps us to grow the business, firstly by allowing us to be the trusted supplier of diesel. It provides us an opportunity and also providing us with an opportunity to engage with other mining companies to also supply them with diesel. Currently, we have a staff complement of 11 and 2 interns. And we're looking into the future to also increase the number when the business grows.
At the moment, we're having 6 full-time employees. We are running a counter sales, and we are also having a wholesaler. We are having a truck for our delivery to our customer.
Ivan Platz has been very helpful. Like, they go beyond. They are developing us. We have grown. We will be branding the concentrator at the mine. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity and working with them, because they are one of my biggest clients.
12 years down the line, here is a mine. Here are the shafts that are being sunk. Here are the people who are economically active going to work. There's an economy, there's vibrancy, there's real life happening. We can still do more as we develop further, as we start really being into production. But we have really touched lives of ordinary people and made them extraordinary.
My career started at head office as a creditor's clerk, and now I'm the accountant on site and also the chairperson of Women in Mining for Ivan Platz.
We create the opportunities for you to grow within the organisation. I myself, I'm an example. I started as a financial controller initially. I became the CFO and then ultimately was promoted to the CEO. So we practice what we preach, giving everybody a platform to excel.
The Women in Mining at Ivan Platz focuses on representation and visibility of women to show that women not only are needed for the now, but for the future of the growing mines. Whether it be geology, environmental, mining, women are representative in all departments.
I worked as a geological database capturer when they were still in the exploration phase. From there, I moved into HR. When I started here under HR, I didn't have any qualifications. So then through the IDP, they give me opportunity. I started from scratch. I do my certificate in HR, and then eventually I've done and completed my diploma. And I'm gonna do my degree in human resource management. And that opportunity is given to every employer who is here. If they need to learn further, the company is willing.
It's always about investment and giving people the opportunity to participate economically. To date, we've invested just over $1 billion here in Mokopane. And when we're done with phase 2, which will bring us close to just under 500,000 ounces of PGEs per annum, then we would have spent about $2 billion. And that gives people in Mokopane the opportunity to participate, whether it be through jobs or businesses.
We are at Masodi Wastewater Treatment Plant. This plant is one of the biggest plants in this country.
South Africa, we don't have, enough water for our communities, for household usage, and therefore, as a mine, it made sense for us to be part of this project and ultimately let our communities use the clean water.
We came in through a private-public partnership to help with finalizing the construction of this plant and also get it going in terms of operations for us to utilize the grey water and allow the communities to have access to the clean water.
Masodi Water Treatment Plant is saving a lot of water. Then we can help a lot of people with our water so they can grow their crops inside their houses.
As the municipality, we are having a very good relationship with Ivan Platz on the side of water, on the side of roads, on the side of environment, the issue of infrastructure. We are working very close with them.
The impact of a mine of this scale is you cannot really quantify it. You see wealth creation, you see families being able to upskill their kids and creates more opportunity for generations to come.
I'm building my own future so I can grab the opportunity. And so far it's been like a dream to me.
I love being entrepreneurial because it challenges you.
It also makes me feel proud to see that someone from the local community is also involved in the operations of Ivan plants and impacting the lives by employing locally.
When I arrive here, every day I feel like this is a dream come true. So we're much grateful and thankful for Ivan plants to be part of the community of Mokopane.
We want companies to grow and be successful and use us as a springboard to get there. And having people's interest at heart, I think, really makes a difference in how we run our businesses, and it makes it sustainable in the long run.
If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. I'm Omega. I have a double major degree in journalism and sociology. Definitely one of the biggest challenges I've faced is finding a job that can accommodate a graduate.
When youth exit the school system or even formal education, universities, TVETs, etc., they are not really well positioned to enter the workplace because they lack the basic skills of operating in a work environment. First job is an opportunity for us to serve the youth in our country.
I think the internship definitely helped me on a personal and professional capacity because it helped me learn how to conduct yourself in the workplace, how to upskill yourself.
My journey with First Rand began as an intern or a graduate, as we'd call it at the time. I think that was my first interaction. But I had banked with First Rand before in primary. I still hold fond memories of those moments when I got my first bank account and just how incredible they've been ever since.
I remember waking up thinking, oh my gosh, this is happening first day, big corporate world, just a small girl.
So the First Job program is First Rand's own program that was designed to respond to youth employment. It is, of course, aligned to the YES program, but for us, we want to create and activate our entire ecosystem to build a positive future using First Rand and our brands to place young people in internship programs.
I was placed in treasury with the business partners, and from there, we actually got exposed to the various divisions of the bank.
We were constantly trained, and they'll align you with the manager that will mentor you.
They understand that we're fresh out of school. They know that most of these things are unfamiliar to us. So the support was definitely there. The patience was there.
These are real individuals with real lives. And a lot of these unemployed youth, what we might not appreciate at times, they come from very difficult backgrounds, very difficult homes. And some of them, even at their very young ages, are the first to walk into a corporate building. And so you slowly start to realize the responsibility of being part of this type of initiative and of guiding that type of individual. It's multifaceted. It's no longer just the warm and fuzzy feeling. You have to call yourself to action and show up in ways that you might not be prepared for.
I went to study at UJ, did my degree in zoology and physiology. The first 2 years after finishing my degree, I couldn't find a job anywhere, especially in the career that I studied. It was a horror. But fortunately, I got a chance here at First Rand and I started doing my learnership with First Rand. For me, the biggest thing was the environment, the people, the community, the energy that they bring into the workplace. It's amazing. It makes you want to do more. Like, it makes you want to grow. So that's when I was like, let me just push. If I push enough, maybe someone is going to recognize that I am willing to stay and be part of the First Rand community. And yeah, here I am.
We've seen the opportunities that they received through the First Job program allow them to be able to meaningfully contribute to their families. And because of the skills and the opportunities that they've taken up and showcasing themselves, they've actually progressed through the ranks to now into management.
I had just finished my advanced diploma in HR. They were calling for interns sponsored by RMB. They fund the interns with their stipend. They also allow you to have some classes, do some training. So I guess they were happy with my work because they hired me full-time. So it's been going well.
First Strand is the funder and the custodian of the First Job program, and Duja Consulting is the implementing agent. So we do the project management. We run the program on behalf of First Strand.
We assist with the recruitment of the candidates, and we do the induction, we do work orientation, we do timesheets, payroll, contracting, and then we have the host employers who are the NGOs and clients of First Rand Bank. They are also beneficiaries of the program. Their objective is to provide meaningful work experience to these candidates, to provide supervisory support as well as training and development.
With this, it gives the organizations that participate in this program the capacity that they require. And of course, it helps the young people gain the necessary skills, the necessary work experience.
I am a logistics manager for the Mzansi Youth Choir, and I also sing, and I am a soprano. In 2022, I was chosen to be a part of the First Rand interns, and when my internship was over, they wanted me to be a permanent member of the management team.
The program prepares them to be able to start thinking differently. It provokes their career paths. It has actually provide a working environment. The stipend that they receive from FNB has given them a sense of responsibility that when I have little, how do I share? How do I save?
First job changed my life because in my family, I am the only person that is working. Now I'm able to buy groceries, do things for my siblings, and do things for myself as well.
When we started, we had about 18 external implementing partners, and now we've got close to 90. So we've really grown both the footprint and the scale of what we do.
We would be encouraged to apply for opportunities, and I remember applying for the job that I took post the graduate program, and just what an exciting experience it was at the time. It was also a proud moment for myself.
It was one of the greatest achievements for me because now I knew that I have something to build on and I can look forward in the future.
My name is Fanele Mumalo, popularly known as Idiva. I am an accredited facilitator and a choreographer and a trainer here at KwaMashu Community Advancement Project. This job has given me the ability to find myself, to believe in change. It came with opportunities of me studying for facilitation and project management. It was like they're saying, we're opening more doors for you, see what you can do.
I think one of the things that makes our program quite unique is that we're trying to foster an entrepreneurial mindset to get the youth to think innovatively, to think differently, and bring that innovation, that new way of thinking into the work environment.
Jason Creations is anything that you need for beauty, from high fashion end garments, makeup, hairstyling. That's what I do. I enrolled in CPUT studying accountancy. As I was about to finish, I got an opportunity of being in the First Jobs program internship, having my host employer being Cape Town Opera. It was quite an amazing opportunity for me. Within being in the internship, they offered an opportunity to go learn more about the business part of your life. That was the start of me deciding I want to have my own business.
Chichi Fashion House is born and bred in a township, but I'm bringing a more modern twist to traditional fashion. I did a diploma for fashion and textiles, and then I decided to venture into business. But sales weren't as good. So I was looking for a job on the side to have something stable so I can fund my company, reinvest into it. Then came along the FNB internship. I used my stipend to reinvest into the company, renovate, buy fabrics, and buy more machines. It all comes together as this beautiful studio where people can walk in and see the clothes and feel the fabric.
We have such an enterprising nation. We have such amazing young talent. And I think the testimony that we've received from a number of the youth speaks for itself because they have done such amazing things.
I work for Sakai Ngomso doing community work where we provide meals. We also offer aftercare, help the kids with their school homework. We offer some sports and arts activities. With First Job, through the internship, there was a training of entrepreneurship. So my story was I want to raise funds to build this organization further. We grew up in a Black community township where it's okay to do drugs, it's okay to accept violence, it's okay to have poverty. So I want to make that change. It is not okay, and it's up to us.
I think the South African youth has a lot to offer. They're so creative and driven, and there's a lot of untapped potential there.
To me, First Job is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to really hone on your skills. So grateful in terms of transitioning from my internship and now into a more permanent role. Honestly, the sky is the limit, just upwards and onwards.
We are the leaders of tomorrow. We want that change, and that mindset must start at an early age. That's my goal.
This is an opportunity to say, how do we tap into the young minds and the young energies and the creativity of young people? How do we enable them to contribute towards just getting a better, more progressive world? And in a South African context, I think it certainly is an untapped opportunity.
What I love about this organization, we're about people and seeing how we can make a difference. And this initiative is just part of that. How do we make a difference to people, to South Africans? And make sure that on a broad spectrum, there is change that is brought into households, into families, into giving opportunities, into making people achieve. It's been an amazing journey. We've definitely seen the results out of this. We've achieved a lot. I think there is more that we can do, and I'm excited on how we can take this forward.